next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens. Get this one started, and we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Offense in the hurry up here. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Want to quit, ready?
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Complete to Derrick Henry. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, come on.
This is Henry on 2nd. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success, right?
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Working quickly here. Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. He can run it. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and long for him here. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap to Daniels. On the move, headed right. He calls his own number again. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Gets his running back. We'll muster a little down to the 30. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Cap on Deebo Samuel. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders find an answer with their opening drive. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Go.
Here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Lamar throwing again. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Come on, set. Ready.
And they just get the play off. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. 7-6 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, go!
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Maverick 6, 1979 Broncos.
Now Daniels on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He put everything he had into this one. This is brought in at the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting on the grounds here, Krosky Merritt. This is ahead for about 5. Play made by an All-Pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Daniels back to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Let's go now.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing now, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Third and 4 coming up now. Here's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready up.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Got it. Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
9, let's go. 60 by 6.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. From the gun, Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Right back to Flowers they go. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
180.
1st down throw for Jackson. Brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Jackson's going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Hold it ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Put my team. 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard.
Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offensive line fast. Lamar now from the gun. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here.
Derrick Henry. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Man in motion here. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Forced that to his right. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. A dose of the hurry up here.
It's 3rd and 15.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
38-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And the The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So we're through 3 here. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. First and 10 from the 43. Daniels setting up the play action. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there who brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
He's back to throw. Cups, this is Lane. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, set,
This one like oh no, the ball is loose! But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Big strike to Western. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Hamilton. And the Commanders get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
Okay,
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Handoff right side for Krosky Merritt. It's a foot race at the 20. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 3-score game in the 4th.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders Commanders push their lead to 18.
Ravens 17.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions. That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you've got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Going for Andrews, and it's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man?
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Get this one started, and away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Great. Miami.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's cut with Saquon Barkley. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
No touch that.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. Hurts with it on third and short. He'll have the first down and even more. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To throw, Daniels. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, third and long. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Viking 18. Red. Ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. He goes right back to Samuel. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. To throw again, it's Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky-Merritt. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Again, Daniels to the air. Gets him on the in route. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook's wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And drawn up here for Daniels. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
the 22-yard line.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Come on.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready? Deputy Ryan, go!
Daniels back to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Laying it out for this one, and he makes the catch. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Don't toss that. On anyone, huh? Hey, 73. Tiger Hornet. Hey, easy, 63.
Hurts on 1st down. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Hey.
Hurts throwing again. Finds Barkley underneath. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s. They were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On third down, it's Hurts. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Hamilton. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Cut my team. Cut. Here we go. Sack. Corner. 70. 19. Tiger. 19. Tiger. Check. 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 Check.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Intercepted. The Eagles.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
34-yard line.
Great. Set. Crowd left Yanni. Tiger Hornet. Alpha.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off Trey Amos.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The intended target was his running back. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler.
3rd and long for him here. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, it's 6 the other way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
To kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Ready? Ready?
A design run. Daniels will keep it. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
On the 6.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, go.
Play action now. Daniels. Binds him. Daniels hit. He lost the football. And the Eagles get to it. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Looking quickly here. Here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Daniels now on first down. Got his target, that's Lane. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offensive line fast.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Going on first down. Daniels. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Hurts setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Dude, that type of play is so doggone impressive. Not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
73. Great. Get it. Hey, 73.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion.
73.
Throw here, 3rd down. Nice caught. He's got Brown. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. They'll motion Smith left. He's back to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Eagles 28. Commanders 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Give it to Kosky Merritt. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Working quickly here.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Daniels on first down. He's going deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
It's an option right that begins this drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. He can run it. He dodged the tackle. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia.